Falcon 9 is in startup.
SpaceX, Falcon 9, Starlink, go for launch. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15. T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off the Falcon 9, go Falcon, go Starlink.
Check down range. And 1D chamber pressure is nominal. Power and telemetry nominal.
Falcon is supersonic.
You just saw there Falcon 9 transitioning to faster than the speed of sound.
Max Q.
And with that, we are through the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure that the vehicle is going to feel during the ascent phase.
And back chill.
Now we're coming up on 3 events. First of those will be main engine cutoff, followed by stage separation, and then second engine start number 1. Keep an eye out for those happening back to back. We just heard that call out for a beginning chill of the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage.
Nico. Stage separation confirmed. And back ignition. Fairing separation confirmed.
So 4 events back to back. MECO, stage separation, and then Merlin vacuum engine start, followed by fairing separation. These fairings are marking their 6th flight and 5th flight, respectively, and we'll be attempting to recover them on our recovery vessels for use on a future mission. Today's mission marks the 56th overall mission to use reflown fairings. So far, burn performance looking normal right down the middle on both the vehicles. Left-hand side of your screen, you can see our first stage.
Acquisition signal, Bermuda.
It's transitioning, getting the engines and the heat shield pointed down for re-entry. The right-hand side of your screen is our second stage, a view of the Merlin vacuum engine with a beautiful view of planet Earth in the background. This mission marks our 175th overall launch. The booster on the left-hand side of your screen has previously supported 8 missions, 2 crewed missions, the Axiom 1 and Inspiration 4 missions, Nilesat 301, 2 GPS-3 space vehicle missions, both space vehicles 4 and 5, as well as 3 previous Starlink missions.
Both vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
Now, the view we have right now is of the Merlin vacuum on the second stage, which is carrying our Starlink satellites to orbit. As a reminder, Starlink is a satellite of internet constellation that is designed and manufactured by SpaceX to provide high-speed and low-latency internet to people living in remote and rural locations. Starlink is currently live in 38 countries and 45 markets around the world. Here's another view of the first stage. You're seeing some periodic attitude control bursts as we're reorienting the vehicle to get the engines pointed down and the heat shield pointed down. You can also see the grid fins deployed in preparation for guiding the vehicle once we get into the thicker parts of the atmosphere. Next major event for the first stage is our entry burn, which is coming up in about 20 seconds.
Stage 1 FTS is saved.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
So successful startup of 3 of the Merlin 1D engines on the first stage. This is slowing down the vehicle as we start getting into the atmosphere.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
Stage 1 transonic. Terminal guidance.
So with that call out, the first stage is transitioning to speeds lower than the speed of sound. Coming up, next activity for the first stage is the landing burn. And here's a good shot of the first stage. You can actually see those grid fins actively steering the vehicle.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Startup of a single Merlin engine on the first stage in preparation for landing.
Seco.
Landing leg deploy.
And beautiful
Stage
shot
landing confirmed.
of first stage landing. That marks the 130th landing of a Falcon 9 first
Nominal
stage.
orbit insertion.
Our 57th overall Starlink mission and our 37th launch of the year. And in case you missed it, there was a call out there as well for second engine cutoff on the second stage. And just confirming that we are in the intended orbit. And we did get a call out there for good orbit. So with that, the second stage is carrying our 53 Starlink satellites to their intended destination. And with that, we are going to wrap up our launch coverage for today. Thanks a bunch for tuning in, and be sure to check out our social media platforms for confirmation of Starlink deploy. We'll see you again real soon.